Were there any specific episodes or moments during filming particularly impactful or challenging or hard to capture or great to capture?
Yeah, the biggest problem that we're having is sound. Like you can hear the refrigerator here. You can't get away from it.
Right.
Airplanes, cars, people with their music loud driving by. So on a technical side, yeah, sound. So then you got to really mess with the audio, and it could be a little frustrating. So that would probably be, if that's the question you're asking, the biggest challenge for me.
When doing collaboration with artists and filmmakers, how does the process evolve? How do you evolve the process throughout the whole thing? So let's say we start day one, but as we get to day artist 10, how does that process grow and evolve over time?
Well, if everything goes right, the first one or two, maybe even the third one, is your template.
Gotcha.
You can revert back to it. And, and I want to apologize, too. I wasn't able to finish editing everything for you. So I passed on, a lot of that to you.
But
that
actually helped me. Yeah, that actually helped me kind of complete the process as well. Like I said, people don't know that I was an artist in there as well and did help you shoot as well. Like I said, go in there and, kind of organize all the artists and everything like that. But even like I said, you got a good chunk of them through 6, 7 of them. You got to know whatever. So I had to come in and do the last couple. But it was actually dope to finish the whole process. It was dope to have, let's say, come up with the interview questions, organize the people, find the locations or whatever, and then like I said, and then you kind of sitting back, waiting for but then having to jump back in, find the music myself, whatever. So I get okay, let me go in here to listen. I mean, I think my process for music was a little bit different. I think what I was doing was after I would cut the episode completely, no music, and then I spend the next 2 or 3 days looking and finding what I liked or whatever, and then I'll go back and try to plug and play after that or whatever. I think it was a little bit, but your template was kind of what I went off of. I watched the episodes you had done, went back, looked at what I had done, and tried, not say to mimic it, whatever, but tried to make it match it, I guess, a little bit on it. So probably not the exact match, you can just say it's all right, whatever. But I think you kind of helped me grow a little bit as far as understanding how to get independent cut, how to make it work.
I appreciate that.
That was actually a great learning experience for me. How did the role of location play into each artist's story? How do we choose the film? Where did you choose the film? What was, I guess, the process on that?
Pretty much convenience.
Right.
We used shout out Urge again for letting us use this spot. We shot yours, 13's,
Lyrical,
Invincible,
Vince's, and his. In Dallas.
And Dallas, so convenience.
Right.
Convenience, and plus it was a nice little setup. And then your house. We've talked about. We've actually used that wall. I wanted to reuse the wall,
right.
The graffiti wall. So that was a little bit more of a convenience, or less of a convenience, more of a just a want aesthetic to shoot there. Yeah,
gotcha.
So
and L Fudges, I thought he has one of the better interviews as well. I think his detail, what he's going into, he talks about soul and music and things like that. So. And I know that's one of the ones you kind of want to check out. What did you think of L Fudges' interview overall?
It's one of my favorites. All you guys' interviews have, there's points in there that are like, okay, that's dope. But there was something about his that I don't know if he meant to do it or there was something guarded there.
Right.
And at least that's what I saw. And that's what I liked about it. Because I was able to try to pull out what I thought he was getting to.
Right, and he's a very unique artist to me. Like I said, I think his music is super dope, but I think his artistry, even how he presents it, is because I think so. Here's what I think about artists in general. Sometimes artists will kind of follow a mold, or they'll see something on Instagram. They want to get the likes, the attention, and that type of deal. Sure. L Fudge's art is very. I don't know. That's very artistic, I guess. That's the only way I can say it. What I'm saying? It's not necessarily following a trend or whatever. It's kind of in his own vein. And I think he actually comes off like that in the interview a little bit as well. I think that's what happens to him. All right. Well, we want to appreciate everybody for taking the time on there, doing a little deep dive on the behind the scenes of getting this created. If you want to check out the Independent, we'll go ahead and put a link in the description below. So you can go ahead and link that in and check it out. I want to thank Michael R. Santana for coming out and definitely for shooting it and making it looking super dramatic and just nice and, pretty and pristine and everything. So appreciate that.
All right.
And we're going to sign off here, man. All right,
appreciate it. Thanks for having me.